It's Monday, just in case you were wondering what day of the week it is. It's been a couple of months into the pandemic, a few weeks since the 24-hour sterilization programs started here in the UAE, and a few more weeks since we all started working from home. But has COVID-19 transformed the traditional office and how we work today? The UN Economic Commission for Western Asia had warned last month that the coronavirus pandemic threatens to wipe out more than 1.7 million jobs across the Arab world this year. The GDP of Arab nations is expected to shrink by at least $42 billion in 2020, hit by plunging oil prices and virus-linked shutdowns. YouGov recently did a survey where they found out that an increasing number of people in the UAE and Saudi Arabia are concerned about job losses and salary cuts. However, one question that still remains is, once we come out of this, is remote working going to be the thing of the future? Gallup has found that employees who spend 3 or 4 weeks a day working remotely produce better results than their traditional counterparts. They've also found that the most talented employees in any workforce desire policies that embrace flexibility and adaptability. As we've seen now, the technology to make this a reality is already in place, although it might not be perfect. For example, Zoom, Teams, Drive, and Citrix, which I use to access my computer back in the office remotely. But there are some concerns too. Nuno Gomes, for example, who is the head of career at Merced Minat, told Arabian Business that although working from home allows for employees to spend more time with families, it often becomes very difficult to differentiate between working hours and personal hours, which is fair, to be honest. This is one of the issues that I have faced myself, the problem of switching off, if you may. More importantly, one thing we all miss right now is exactly human interaction. The exchange of ideas, physical meetings, office banter is something we all crave for right now. Of course, some sectors such as hospitality, retail, and manufacturing can't really offer the chance of working from home, but for the others, is it really going to become the norm? Or are we looking at a more hybrid system of working, as Red Arad puts it? He says maybe after all of this is over, we'll come together in parks and in coffee shops, rather than in meeting rooms and office canteens. What do you think is going to happen once the curve flattens and we won't really have to self-isolate? Do you think we're all going to run to HRs asking for an extension of the work from home policies? Or are we going to jump into the opportunity of going back to our workplaces finally? Or, like Reda explained, is there going to be a hybrid system of work? Let us know in the comments below, and in the meanwhile, we will try and get you as much information as possible in these trying times. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and of course like, follow and comment on this video.